Hi guys, I feel the earlier the better, so I decided to take Princess out for shopping. Don't mind the look of my car. If you drive through Ojo Songota, you understand why a car I watched for 2 hours look like this after 10 minutes. That's by the way, here she comes. For those of you that have been abusing my airline, I believe you guys can see God's wonders overnight. That's by the way, we arrived at the shopping mall and I said she should enjoy a ride just before we go inside to go and pick some items. I was so scared that she will fall down, so I had to just stand by her side just in case she wants to fall down and I can pick her up.
Don't look down. They carry the goal, they don't mind.
Lo and behold, she actually got it very fast and I was so surprised. Now it's a copper stone though. Anyway, I actually came down from the ride though. I can't afford to hit my head on the ties. We got inside and she picked a small bucket, not knowing what is coming up. But I returned it and picked a bigger one that will be able to contain what we are here for. Honestly, I never knew I could be this romantic. For record purpose, just before we came down to this mall, we actually branched at a nice restaurant in my area where we took our lunch. She asked if I'm not going to eat, but I told her that we are eating together. She really loved the food and she said their food is nice and you can feel it in me too. Just as we were eating, I noticed that she needs to go and fix her nail. We fixed the nail and she loves it. So, welcome back to our journey into the shopping mall. Just as we were going, I felt the need to at least drop the trolley at first so I can just go and pick up a nice item. I checked through this shelf and I picked up the fattest bread in the shelf. There was so much joy in her face and you can see it obviously. We were about leaving the mall and she signaled to me that I left my bag inside the trolley. Moya sáré lọ gbé. My bag. Let's go. She was so surprised, not knowing that something bigger is coming up. One thing I'm very good at is keeping the biggest surprise to the end. While we were coming, I already told her that we'll be getting air from this particular store inside the mall. But something else came up and I said, don't worry, that's not the biggest surprise. Come on, let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, here is to the biggest surprise.
Techno pop scene. Guys, let's do some wonders. For me, few seconds.